back counting double-digit thousand stacks.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team Budget Squad episode number 16. So we got one new pickup for this episode, guys. We got Aaron Donald, 90 overall, 80 speed, 92 block shed. He was recommended by my boy Craig. I thought it was a good idea because we really needed a D tackle, and I only saw I think one other one was Kawan Short, but Aaron Donald was a little bit more, and I felt like it was kind of more bang for your buck, you know? So we ended up picking up Aaron Donald, so we got a really nice D tackle now to pretty much set up our D-line. Our D-line is looking pretty damn good. We are in the conference championship. Now, you guys see the team we're going up against. Pretty damn good team. He's got Brett Favre, Ryan Shazier, and Hassan Reddick. Now, this dude, for real, he ran DB Fire 2, whatever the fuck it's called, man, add $1. You guys know what blitz I'm talking about. The blitz that J-Mo uses. For those of you that don't know, he's kind of infamized it a little bit. This blitz is honestly ridiculous to stop sometimes. This guy would send both corners and send his 3D linemen, and it would get to me almost instantly sometimes. It was honestly ridiculous. He ran it every fucking down. And when he didn't, he would get dotted. So it was honestly ridiculous. He would man everybody up. He would send everybody in zones. This guy was so fucking annoying to play. I couldn't even, fathom how bad it was. Honestly, when I was in this game, man, I was like, first of all, okay, so there's a chance we could lose. Because this dude did have a brain. He actually was pretty good. He definitely was not a bad player. He knew what he was doing. He had the players, he had the team to back himself up with his defense and his offense. You guys see he does stop us to a field goal. But I thought I was still going to win this game when I got in the game. And I still think that we can win this game. Honestly, when I was at this point in the game, I was like, okay, so he's running DB Blitz, DB Fire Blitz the entire time. He comes out on offense running power. And then he has Randy Moss on his team. He's got Dez Bryant. I'm assuming the blockbuster Dez Bryant because this dude was beast in this game. But this was just one of those games where I felt out of sync. Honestly, man, probably did not help as he hits a touchdown to Randy Moss. Man. And now I know how my opponents feel. 8 touchdowns for Randy Moss last video, and then right there he does it to me. And then right here, chuck it up to Moss, give him a chance, gets picked off. Just not a good start to this game, man. 7-3, haha, Clinton Dix. I was saying something, and now I lost my train of thought. But for real, man, it was DB Fire Blitz the entire game for this dude. And I couldn't stop it. And then right here, he dots me, man. He dots me. I can't say anything else other than that. He dots me, that 99 speed. I'm sure that's got to be Blockbuster Dez with some of the other players he has, especially with his speed. I mean, he just completely burnt Jalen Ramsey. He ran spinner. He ran DB Fire. Basically ran everything out of dollar. And usually I can defend dollar pretty well. I'll run certain plays to get away from it. Usually play actions will get it depending if they're sending both corners or one or two or whatever they're doing. But usually I can read the dollar blitz pretty easily. But this guy, it was just getting to me. And his D-line, man, so many block sheds. So many block sheds. I was constantly running for my life. I used Doug Baldwin, I think, majority of this game. From what I remember, I really didn't want to use Doug Baldwin because I know his throwing stats are just obsolete. But right here, you guys see John Ross fumbles. I mean, that's just bad. And then to add insult to injury, 2nd and 8. This is when I realized I think I need Doug Baldwin in. At least more. You guys see right here he's running Fagdy. Not really sure why he went from DB or DB Fire at $1 to Fagdy. I don't know. But right here, we make a mistake. I did not slide with Tom Brady. That was my fault. I'll take 100% of the blame for that. I ended up trying to run and take an angle and get a first, and I just overstayed my welcome, and I got hit. And well, that's what happened. We ended up fumbling, so he gets the ball back. But we do get a safety to make it 14-5. So with 2 minutes, or 1 minute, I should say, and 25 seconds left, we do get the ball back. And now a minute left, 3rd and 6, and we do throw it to Randy Moss. And there's just nothing there. 4th and 6, rolling out. Thinking I have Doug Baldwin, I actually have Tom Brady. Throw back across the field. Throw a pick. Was not a good read with either quarterback, but for real, I started to run. I was like, why the fuck is Doug Baldwin so slow? I'm like, fuck, I had the wrong person subbed in, but I screwed up. And then he actually capitalizes with a touchdown. And that's my best corner. That's Bradbury that he's going against, and Dez Bryant just shitting on him. Like, for real, was bad, man. Right here, I was getting frustrated. 21-5, I'm down. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do, man? I'm not really getting any breaks, just spec catch animation, stuff like that. I'm kind of hoping for one at this point. And just at the end of half, obviously, we don't like to play that game where we just chuck it up. But look at this, man. If you guys missed that, go look at my running back. Go look at CJ Procise. CJ Procise does not block a soul, and he has somebody running right at him, and he's not blocking anybody. Lets him go past. We fumble. He gets a touchdown. It's 28-5. But as I was saying, I usually don't like to chuck it up unless I really have to, and if I see the chance to do it, and you guys know I have been doing it a lot with Randy Moss, and we just weren't able to get a spec catch animation on the couple times that we did throw to him this game. And then right here, Dez Bryant, dude ran a good play. I came out in Mike blitz, you guys see right there, and he ran a double move and completely, he fucked Jalen Ramsey. He fucked Jalen Ramsey. He's like, for real. I had no chance. He just completely burned him. At this point, I'm thinking, this sucks. This sucks. We're in the conference championship. It looks like we're about to get blown out. I was honestly about to quit, but I was like, fuck it. We'll stick it out for the video. And you guys will see we end up making a pretty good comeback, and you guys will see what happens. Obviously, I won't spoil it for the sake of the video. And right here, we try to throw it to Braxton Miller. I thought I playmakered him. I guess I didn't, or maybe I didn't. He just stopped. I don't know what happened. But we do convert on 4th and 14, 1st and 10. Again, I just keep looking at that scoreboard, man. 35-5, and I don't really feel like I'm getting my ass kicked in this game. Like, as I was playing it, I'm like, if I stop one thing, I'm good. And right here, that was just a bad read. That was just a bad read, man. So that's twice that I've gotten really close to scoring, and I've either fumbled or threw a pick. That was my fault. Both of the times that I feel like I've turned it over was my fault. I didn't slide, and then right there, I took a high point right to him, thought I could throw it over him, and I didn't. I threw the pick, but we do end up getting a pick right back with James Bradbury. We end up going under center because every time I'd go under center, he would just blitz. So I ended up just sending Randy Moss deep, and sure enough, we got Randy Moss wide open deep, and then we actually get the onside kick. So it goes 35-5 to 35-12, and we get the onside kick. And you guys will see here in a second, right here, Doug Baldwin does take off. Marcellus Wiley does unfortunately have the angle, so he's able to take him down for an 11-yard gain. But right here, 1st and 10, Randy Moss one-on-one. I'm going to take those shots, man. He completely burns Jalen Ramsey right at the end of the route, and we ended up getting a touchdown right there to make it 35-18. This was the biggest mistake of the game, I feel. I ended up going for 2. I think I could have just straight up ran it in, but I tried to cut it outside. I don't really know why I went for 2, but I did. And right here, man, it's just like, for real? Like, are you serious? 3rd and 18. I thought we had the stop. He ends up getting a ricochet catch, but thank God Demario Davis bails me out. You go back and look at my user on that play. It was awful. I would not have even gotten close to the pick. But right there, Demario Davis does keep us in this game. And then right here, Randy Moss makes another spec catch to keep us in this game once again. 35-25 is now the score. If we would have had that 2-point conversion, it would have been 35-27 in an 8-point game. And we get the stop. So now it's 10-point. It's a 10-point lead for him. So 2 scores. We didn't get the 2-point conversion. So we don't really have a chance to to at least tie the game at this point. So we're down by 2 scores with 3 minutes left. I'm thinking we have a very small chance of coming back. We have to start running hurry up. We have to start basically doing anything we can. I'm basically in desperation mode at this point, and I'm thinking just chuck it up to Randy Moss at this point. I mean, that's the thing we have to do. But right here, we leave Doug Baldwin in, which was an unfortunate thing. And it gets fucking, that never happens in the NFL. Why is the animation in the game? I understand tip drill is a thing, but for real, the ball's bouncing 50 feet into Jupiter? Like, are you serious? But we chuck it up deep to Randy Moss. It gets intercepted with 2 minutes left, and now our chances are completely just, I feel like they're out the window. And right here, he dots me on 3rd and 15. We started to stop him. Like, we started to stop him every single time. And then right there, that just saves him. That dot was a good read, but then right here, he goes right back to power, and I had nobody there. He gets into the end zone to make it 42-25, so now our chances are looking even worse than before. We put Tom Brady back in at QB, and we start to try to dot it up. We try to, throw some high points. We try to get cheesy with it, to be honest, man. At this point, like I said, I was getting into desperation mode. That's what I was trying to say before. I wasn't saying, like, all I have to do is chuck it up to Moss. I just got to get cheesy. I got to start running some of the cheesiest plays I can and try to get down the field, because at this point, there's really no way that we can win this game. But we're trying our fucking best. Is right here. We get down the field quickly. We hit Randy Moss, get the touchdown, down by 10 again. With a minute left, we kick the onside. We do not get it. And 3rd and 6, he decides to run the ball, but there's only 20-plus seconds left. And this dude ends up getting on the mic. This game is pretty much over. I mean, obviously, you guys can tell. I'm going to talk here in a second, but I'm going to let you guys hear this dude because he was pretty hysterical. He's calling me trash and all that stuff. That was pretty funny. Go ahead and show you guys that.
Haha, you can't do shit now, boy, without that fucking ultimate ticket. Randy Moss, you ain't shit, nigga. You fucking trash. Yeah, you ain't gonna do shit, boy. You got no timeouts. You ain't got no timeouts, boy. You ain't got no timeouts. I ain't even rushing anyone, bruh.
No matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every pass.
Yeah, here he is. Here he is. Without that ultimate ticket, bruh, you ain't shit, nigga. Bombs. You are bombs. Oh, shit. Oh, oh. You lost, bruh. You lost. You lost, bruh. Can't do shit, bruh. You can't do shit. Thought you still had a chance, huh? Nah, nigga. You ain't had nothing, bruh.
The funniest part about this to me is that he for real waited until the last 10-15 seconds to actually get on the mic and say something. Honestly hilarious, guys. I wish this guy would have raged all the way through the game. Would have got some funny reactions, but he for real only turned his mic on for the last 10-15 seconds when he know he won. Honestly, some of the saddest shit I've ever seen. I've seen that happen with some other people, and it's honestly sad. People just they wait, man. They wait until they know they won. Or they lost, and to talk shit to the other person, but that's fine. There's people like that out there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. Season 3 of the Budget Squad. Hopefully we can bring home a Super Bowl. Sucks our undefeated season ended, but you know what? That's the way things go, man. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, the Endless Army. I'm out.